it's not rocket science. Like if you've got commitment and discipline and you put that together, especially as a team member of the right team that's, got the right systems, tools, technologies, support, all the leads, all the stuff in place that you need to have to be very successful, you add commitment and discipline to that, it's a recipe for absolute success. And it's not an if, it's when, right? I mean, literally, you would have to be a complete moron to fail in that environment if you've got even a modicum of commitment and success and discipline. So
Yeah, no, 100%. And this is something I feel like the discipline and commitment was something that I've learned early on in life. And I guess when real estate came or I found real estate, it was kind of easier to implement these things. Like, me going around door knocking and just asking people to do open houses, for interviewing people on video. So when you take them, because I've always been an athlete. Like I played soccer in school, and then from there I got injured, so I couldn't continue to play soccer. So I found working out being something that I have to stay committed to. And then it's just exactly the same. Like you find whatever it is that you were able to commit to it, and this is what I love. Like people that come into real estate that either have some sort of maybe military background or have played sports, I find that they're very easy to adapt to this business because they have that discipline and commitment built in early on. And because this is something that's very difficult to teach someone.
So let's first of all, with a new team member, obviously it's important to help them get into that discipline and into being fully committed to the team, and more importantly to their own career, right? But let's talk about this. I want to talk about what's it like as a young team leader. You're trying to recruit people. Let's start from step one, right? You're a solo agent wanting to build a team. How hard was it to go from that to your first team member? And what did you do to get that first team member? How did you articulate your value? All that. I want to hear all that. And then let's kind of take this through the progression of now all of a sudden I'm recruiting 9 people a month to my team. So start with the first one.
Yeah. So my very first recruit, as a matter of fact, it happened by accident. So a year into real estate, I was nominated to be a mentor within eXp Realty. This is the brokerage that we're in now. And the mentees that I was with, they really enjoyed my mentorship and all of that. And then they saw that I had a lot of leads that are coming in that at the time, since I was working another job, I was not able to handle. So they're like, hey, why don't you start a team? You're already mentoring us. We would love to take it to the next level. So they kind of sparked that idea in my head. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Obviously, I didn't have the right systems in place to build the right team and know what or how to even train agents and all of that. So I did a lot. I had a lot of mistakes along the way, but this is kind of how it started. And then over time, with the right coaching and mentorship here with Club Wealth, I mean, this is I've been with Club Wealth for over 3 years now. They kind of built the systems where I know how to train agents, how to retain agents, how to also recruit good talent and make sure that they're producing. So from there, we started working on other systems. Obviously, like you said, having the value proposition. So it's not just leads that the team members and team partners get from us. It's just a lot of new agents come in, they take a 75-hour course here in New Jersey, and then they just put them into a brokerage. Now, depending on the brokerage that you're with, most brokerages, they will, and this is what a lot of real estate agents don't know. A brokerage is different than a team, and they get those mixed up because when I speak to a lot of people, they ask me, "Are you the broker?" Like, well, how are you different than this brokerage? I'm like, brokerages and teams are completely separate. The team has an investment in your production, an investment in your growth. They're going to commit their time, effort, and energy and money to make sure that you're successful. Now, it's going to be at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to be successful because you have to be able to take action on the things that they put or give you to implement. But the brokerage is not going to do that for the most part because they're probably managing hundreds of agents at most brokerages. They don't have the time to spend one-on-one with each agent, or they're not going to spend money on leads. They're not going to spend coaching, they're gonna mentorship or accountability, which is huge. It's like one of the most important parts of being on a team is like you say you're going to do something. Why don't you do it? And how can we make sure that you do it next time? What kind of obstacles got in the way so we can help you overcome those obstacles next time? We role play a lot. We listen to each other's phone calls like, okay, you got to say this better next time. You'll never find that in any brokerage.
Well, yeah, because the brokerage, I mean, let's call it what it is. There's not a lot of money in it for the broker, right?
Of
I mean,
course.
there's just not. They're running on a shoestring budget. They're, and really truly brokers are focused on compliance, right? They want to make sure that we're not getting into legal trouble. And that's great. And we need our brokers for that. That's a great, we're very grateful for the brokers that we have, and they do a great job of keeping us out of trouble and making sure that we're doing things the right way. That being said, brokerages are not generally designed to help us be more productive. And when you join a team, the team leader is investing anywhere from, and Peter, I'd love to go through your numbers at some point, but the team leader is investing somewhere between $9,000 and $14,000 a month per agent on their team in things like technology, systems, tools, support staff, leads, all of the things it takes to be successful, things that a new agent doesn't have the money for. And so, yeah, you're right. You've got that vested interest in their success.
Club Wealth is the only coaching company on the planet that will literally guarantee that you will double your income or make at least an extra $100,000 your first year coaching with us, or we will give you 100% of your investment back. Click the link below, sign up for the appropriate tier level, and let's get you a strategy session today. And I promise you, I 100% guarantee you, promise you that you will walk away with a heart full of gratitude for the time that we took for you, because you got so much value out of that call. Schedule your strategy session today. I promise you'll be glad you did.